guys, welcome back. Danny's in the background. You know, Danny's the one who always says my bike's always at the garage and you never film me, but I'm still not going to film him. Here's the tank, right? I'm not going to cut it back. The orange peel it's there, but it's not bad. Look how close you got to get. So let's be honest, let's go to a normal point of view. Yeah, it's not bad at all. And when I put some polishing products on, I think that will come out even nicer. So I'm not actually going to do anything on that, just polish over the top, wax and leave it. It will be absolutely fine. Everything else is good. The exhaust is on and nipped up top to bottom, so that's good. The tank can go back on today. I didn't realise, I'm an idiot, but I completely forgot to do the bezel, and of course I don't now have any actual fuel resistant lacquer. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to try and get it back down to silver through using a bit of fuel, which is kind of working at the moment. So look at it now, and let's look at it again in a minute when I've scrubbed it with some fuel, like I did with that old Chinese bike not too long ago. Look at that, guys, look. That was badly painted black. I used a bit of fuel and some chrome cleaner, which I'll do again at the end, and some a bit of a scratch up there, and some you know, basically wax and stuff, but that will be more fuel resistant than anything I was going to put on, and that's going to look good. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to throw, I'm going to try and do that on this cap and all, get this cap back down to its silver, and then that will go on here. I'm going to throw this tank on in a minute and have it kind of set up a bit more. I forgot I need to chop this pipe and block both ends, or just undo the pipe here and block both ends, and have it kind of hanging loose. Look at that, guys, that came out nice as well. If you add a bit of bling to your mediocre paint, it could look better. Tank's on there for now, kind of ish. Well, no, it is, it's on and bolted. Let me put the cap back in. I'm going to give it a bit of a polish, only a polish, no abrasives, and then I'll put the hardware on and the cap, and we'll go from there. Really, it's not far. It should start. Now the tank's on, it would technically start, maybe. All right, guys. First start. I just started it up and I said to Danny in the background, I'll get the camera out and pretend it's a first start. Started lovely, actually. I won't pretend it's first start, and I don't know. I actually never do that for anyone half curious. When I say I'm starting this for the first time, I am. Also, me and Danny have established that this bar is bent, okay? So I've been looking at the geometry and I've been thinking, what's going on? This bar's bent up. All right, start. Hey, second start. Sounds great. Sounds great. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oh, I know what I'm hearing. I'm hearing I need to block the tube. I wondered what I was hearing. Let me block that and do it again. But it sounded fine already.
The next day.
Hi everyone, and welcome back. Couple of bits to do today, really. I was gonna try and get this ready for an MOT next week, but I can't rush it. I don't want to rush it. I want to make sure it's right. So at this stage, tank's on and clean and done. I like it. I think it's come out really nice. It's a little bit orange peely, but nothing to worry about. Yeah, it's just, again, my pain is to make a bike look age appropriate. I haven't got the skills to get it perfect, okay? I acknowledge that every time. But it needs bits and pieces. The seat looks terrible. I've got some covering material. I've shown you that in a couple of videos back. I will do that. I will get that done. I'll get that covered because that's the best we've got at this stage. I do want to paint this panel, but I don't want to take the swing arm bolt off. So this side would have been alright. But I think I'm going to hammerite it black just with a paintbrush. Just get it all, and it'll be a nice thick layer of black then to neaten that up eventually, of course. At this stage, I want to grab the key and I want to see if the rear lights are good. because there's no point considering the rear done now. So I put a brake light switch on, but I never tested it at any point. So we should fire up okay, it always has. So have we got a rear running light? We do. Have we got a brake light from the front switch? We do. Have we got a brake light from the rear switch? We do. So the rear is good to go, and the same light is the number plate illuminator. Okay. Sounds really nice. Sounds really nice. I've blocked that pipe now, which is good. Yeah. Front lights on. I think the front's next for me. So side panels are there. All of the trim for the thing is there. I think side panel's there for me. If I've got a little paintbrush, I'll get this coated as well. So I think all this front area needs to go back for me so that we can see what we've really got or not. I don't know if we have front working lights on this bike or not at this stage. So let me do that. I'm going to neaten up the front. Because if I decided then to get it in MOT, I can get it in MOT like this, can't I? It doesn't need a perfect seat. It just needs to be safe and functioning. So I might put this through next Saturday, just for the sake of having the MOT first. I can smell bits of burning, but there'll be WD and stuff kicking about. Chain came out really clean, and that's the back. I like it. I'm looking forward to jumping on it and just checking its gearbox and stuff at some point. I could probably do that. I know we got into first gear, didn't we? Let me get the front back together before we do all that, because otherwise, what's the point? I'm going to focus on this area now. These clocks are a real letdown. They're sitting quite high. I think eventually I'll put spacers underneath and I'll lower them a touch. But the main thing that lets them down is this, look, that crack that you can't really put back into place. The issue is not the crack or the clocks. The issue is the metal framework inside has bent and it can't easily be bent back. Because I tried to do that last week. I'll look up a set of clocks because it's not the end of the world, but it's probably not worth the price difference if these work. I don't know if that's the mileage. It could be. Probably not, but it could be. You just can't tell. So at this stage, let me have a look now. Let me have a look now for clocks, and I'll let you know what they are. So for £60, you can get what looks like a modern, updated version of the clocks, but possibly different wiring. And for 15 quid, you can get what looks like to be the rear covers, and you kind of dismantle this and you pull it all into the new cover. But the problem is the frame is the issue on here, and the frame would still be. So I don't think that's a fix. Tempting to just use these for the kind of price people would be paying for this bike. It's probably £1,000 bike if it runs and rides well, which it appears to so far. Then it's probably £1,000 bike. So yeah, let's get this front end put back together. I want to pull them clocks down for now though. They're just a bit, I need a longer bolt. They just sit too high for me, so I'll need a kind of spacer and a longer bolt, and I'll just sit them a bit lower, although they'd have to clear the ignition. So far the electrics seem okay. They were all color coded, they've all gone together. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what's next. If I can get the light bezel on, that'll be helpful at this stage, and then we'll be able to do some sort of test ride almost to see what the bike's offering. I've got the rear chain guard somewhere. I need to throw some black on that, and yeah, and then I'm not sure what I'm touching up. I think I have to kind of get it all back together now and see what I'm touching up from there. Right, all of that seems kind of okay, although stupidly I've just realised, where are the front indicators? Did I ever have front indicators on this then? I'm gonna have to go back and check. Also, I didn't see enough spare.
No, I think no indicator, I remember.
There must have been.
No indicator, Charlie.
But I didn't even see the spare wires. Let's see what we have got. Okay, we've got front main. It's a bit weak, but it is there. Front main. And then high. That's high. Main. High. Main. High. Is there a pass? It doesn't have a pass. So that's good. That's all good and working. And then, of course, indicators now. So it looks like green and orange. Grey and brown is that. So maybe there was. I need to check. I didn't see any. I need to check my video now, Rajab, to see if we had indicators. It must have. What else have we got or not got? Is that neutral light on? It is, isn't it? Battery's a bit low, but it is. Indicator gets stuck on because there's no front power to power the thingy, and then that's the FI light. Oh, the petrol tank's working. Alright. This is kind of working, really. Did you say you want to test ride it? Let me put a seat on and see. Alright, I want to do this cable as well, so we'll do both cables. Alright. Alright, I'll throw the seat on. It'll be loose though, but it'll be fine. Rajab, I've not ridden this, so if you go up and down, go slow first. Yeah? Because I don't know about it. I know it's not straight, the handlebars are bent. Feels a bit notchy. What am I looking at? Oh no, front tyre's flat. It's the slowest U-turner in the world. Even to CBT standard. Bloody hell. He should have kicked that round easy. What's he saying? You can see the handlebars are bent. Front tyre's flat. Front tyre's flat. Let me put some air in it. Let me put some air in the front tyre. That was my fault, guys. Front tyre was low. I hadn't inflated it. Rajab says the front brake's non-existent. Rear brake should try. Make sure you try the rear brake for me because I did it yesterday. Engine seemed alright. Clutch is a bit stiff. I want to get some oil down the line. Shocks look good. Seems alright to me. It's not the bike that's wobbly, it's Rajab. I'm worried now. Do one big U-turn, mate. Oh my god. I can hear the front brake's not good. That, you know, I'll clean that up. That'll be easy. I can't tell. Rear brake. You can't skid the rear brake. Alright, well I'll adjust it. Alright. What's the engine like?
Engine fine. Nothing there.